Artificial intelligence, commonly known as AI, is no longer just a futuristic idea from science fiction movies and novels. Today, AI has already become a major part of our everyday lives in ways many people do not even notice. From smartphone voice assistants to recommendation systems on YouTube and Netflix, AI is everywhere around us. It is transforming industries, businesses, education systems, healthcare, transportation, and even entertainment at an incredible speed. Some people believe AI could become one of humanity's greatest technological achievements in modern history. Others fear it could become one of the biggest threats to jobs and employment worldwide. The discussion about AI and employment grows louder and more serious every single year. This is mainly because technology is advancing much faster than most experts originally predicted. Machines today are no longer limited to simple physical labor or repetitive factory tasks. Modern AI systems can now write articles, generate art, analyze data, and hold human-like conversations. AI can also answer customer questions, translate languages, diagnose diseases, and even create realistic videos and voices. These developments have created excitement, curiosity, and also deep fear about the future of human work. Throughout history, technological revolutions have always changed employment patterns and economic systems. During the Industrial Revolution, machines replaced many forms of difficult manual labor in factories and farms. Later, computers transformed office work and completely changed the business world forever. The rise of the internet also created entirely new industries while destroying many traditional ones. However, AI feels different from previous technologies because of its ability to automate intellectual work as well. In the past, people believed creativity and thinking were abilities unique only to human beings. But modern AI systems are now performing tasks once considered impossible for machines to handle. This has raised serious questions about which jobs will survive in the future. One of the main reasons AI is affecting employment so strongly is the speed of its development. Previous technological changes often took decades before spreading fully across industries and workplaces. AI technologies, however, are evolving and improving at an extremely rapid pace around the world. Businesses everywhere are adopting automation tools to reduce costs and increase efficiency quickly. Companies that fail to adopt AI fear being left behind by faster and more competitive businesses. This creates a difficult and uncertain reality for millions of workers worldwide. On one side, AI creates innovation, convenience, and new economic opportunities for many industries. On the other side, it threatens traditional jobs that millions of families depend on for survival. The biggest challenge today is understanding which jobs are changing and which may disappear completely. Another challenge is identifying what skills people will need in future workplaces shaped by AI. One of the industries most heavily affected by AI is customer service and support operations. Many companies now use AI-powered chatbots instead of human agents for basic customer interactions. Customers can now communicate with automated systems for banking, shopping, food delivery, and technical support. These AI systems can work 24 hours a day without breaks, vacations, or salaries. From a business perspective, this significantly reduces operating costs and increases efficiency. But from a worker's perspective, it reduces the number of entry-level employment opportunities available. Thousands of customer service positions are gradually shrinking as AI becomes smarter and more advanced. Companies increasingly prefer automated systems because they are faster and cheaper than human workers. This shift creates fear among workers who rely on customer service jobs for stable income. Many employees worry that their experience and skills may eventually become unnecessary in automated workplaces. Retail jobs are also changing rapidly because of AI and automation technologies. Self-checkout systems now allow customers to purchase products without interacting with human cashiers. Large supermarkets and stores increasingly use automated systems to improve efficiency and reduce labor costs. Online shopping companies use AI to manage inventory and recommend products to consumers. Warehouses now use robots for sorting, packaging, and shipping products faster than human workers. Delivery services are also experimenting with autonomous vehicles, drones, and robotic delivery systems. Although these technologies are not fully replacing workers yet, they indicate future employment changes. Transportation and logistics industries may face massive disruption if autonomous systems become widely accepted. Millions of workers worldwide depend on driving and delivery jobs to support their families financially. Because of this, the rise of self-driving technology creates major uncertainty about long-term employment stability. Manufacturing industries have used machines and automation for decades, but AI has changed the situation dramatically. Modern AI-powered robots can perform repetitive tasks with incredible precision and speed without becoming tired. Factories now use intelligent systems to monitor product quality and predict maintenance problems before they happen. AI also helps companies optimize production processes and improve efficiency in manufacturing operations. Workers performing repetitive and predictable tasks face the greatest risk of being replaced by machines. This is because AI systems are especially effective at handling routine and structured work environments. Jobs involving predictable patterns are usually easier for AI to automate than creative or emotional work. Workers in factories often worry about whether future generations will still have stable manufacturing jobs. Entire industries built around manual labor may transform significantly because of automation and intelligent systems. This transition may create economic challenges for communities heavily dependent on industrial employment. The transportation industry faces enormous disruption because of self-driving vehicle technology powered by AI. Truck drivers, taxi drivers, and delivery drivers may eventually experience major employment changes in the future. Autonomous vehicles are becoming more advanced every year through improvements in sensors and machine learning systems. Large companies are investing billions of dollars into developing self-driving transportation technologies worldwide. For many families, driving-related jobs provide reliable middle-class income and financial security. Because of this, the possibility of automation creates fear and anxiety among transportation workers everywhere. Entire economic systems built around human drivers may eventually change in ways society has never experienced before. Public transportation systems could also become increasingly automated in future smart cities around the world. While these changes may improve efficiency, they also raise concerns about unemployment and economic inequality. Workers displaced by automation may struggle to find equally stable and well-paying alternative careers. Office jobs and white-collar professions are also being reshaped rapidly by modern AI technologies. Many people once believed office careers were safer from automation compared to manual labor jobs. However, AI systems can now analyze documents, process information, and organize schedules faster than humans. Administrative assistants and data entry workers are especially vulnerable because their work often follows routines. Businesses increasingly use AI software to reduce human error and improve office efficiency. Intelligent systems can now generate reports, organize records, and handle repetitive administrative tasks automatically. Companies view automation as a way to increase productivity while reducing staffing costs significantly. Employees performing routine office work often worry about their long-term job security in AI-driven workplaces. Some workers fear their skills may lose value as intelligent systems become more capable every year. This has forced many professionals to reconsider what abilities will remain valuable in future economies. Even creative industries are experiencing major disruption because of the rapid growth of generative AI tools. AI systems can now create images, music, videos, articles, scripts, and graphic designs within seconds. Writers, designers, editors, and artists increasingly compete with software capable of producing creative content cheaply. This has created intense debates about whether creative careers will survive in the future. Some professionals believe AI will simply become a tool that helps humans work more efficiently. Others fear companies may choose cheaper automated alternatives instead of hiring skilled human creators. The entertainment industry also faces uncertainty due to AI-generated actors, voices, and digital performances. Questions about artistic ownership, copyright, and fair compensation are becoming more common every year. Labor strikes in creative industries have already included concerns about AI replacing human workers. Many artists fear their work may be copied, recreated, or replaced by intelligent software systems. The media industry is also changing rapidly because of AI-generated content and automated information systems. News summaries, sports reports, and financial updates can now be produced automatically by AI software. Marketing companies increasingly use AI tools to create advertisements, product descriptions, and social media content. Human journalism remains important for investigation, analysis, and ethical reporting of complex issues. However, routine content production is increasingly becoming automated across digital media industries. Some journalists fear reduced job opportunities as companies invest more heavily in automated content systems. Others believe AI may simply assist journalists by handling repetitive tasks and research processes more efficiently. The challenge is determining how humans and AI can work together fairly within creative and information industries. Society must decide how to balance technological efficiency with preserving meaningful human employment opportunities. These debates continue growing as AI systems become more capable of generating realistic and convincing content. Education is another field experiencing major transformation because of artificial intelligence and automated learning systems. AI tutoring systems and personalized learning platforms are becoming more common in schools and universities. Automated grading systems can evaluate assignments faster than many human teachers in certain subjects. Students increasingly use AI tools for research, language learning, and solving academic problems. This creates both opportunities and serious challenges for educational institutions around the world. However, it also raises concerns about academic honesty and overdependence on technology for learning. Teachers are unlikely to disappear completely because education requires emotional connection and mentorship. Human educators still provide motivation, guidance, and understanding that machines cannot fully replace. The future of education may involve teachers and AI systems working together rather than competing directly. Healthcare presents an interesting example of both the opportunities and limitations of AI technologies. AI systems can analyze medical scans, detect diseases, and predict health risks faster than many humans. In some situations, intelligent software can identify patterns doctors might accidentally overlook during diagnosis. Hospitals increasingly use AI tools to improve efficiency and support medical professionals in decision-making processes. However, healthcare still depends heavily on empathy, communication, and emotional reassurance for patients. Patients often need emotional support and ethical understanding that machines cannot fully provide naturally. Instead of replacing doctors entirely, AI is more likely to become a powerful assistant within healthcare systems. Nurses, therapists, and caregivers also perform deeply human work connected to trust and compassion. These professions are harder for AI to replace because they involve emotional intelligence and personal relationships. Healthcare demonstrates that some industries may experience collaboration between humans and AI rather than total replacement. The legal profession is also changing because AI systems can analyze contracts and legal documents quickly. Tasks that once required large teams of assistants can now be completed by intelligent software within minutes. Finance industries also depend heavily on AI for fraud detection, customer analysis, and risk assessment. Banks increasingly automate services that previously required human employees and physical office visits. Agriculture is evolving through AI-powered systems that monitor crops and predict weather conditions accurately. Smart farming technologies help farmers increase efficiency while reducing labor costs and resource waste. Drones and automated machinery are becoming increasingly common in modern agricultural operations worldwide. These developments show that AI is affecting nearly every major industry and employment sector globally. However, not all jobs face the same level of automation risk in the future economy. Jobs involving repetitive tasks are much easier for machines to automate compared to human-centered professions. Careers involving creativity, leadership, emotional intelligence, and negotiation remain more difficult for AI to replace fully. Therapists, teachers, social workers, and caregivers perform tasks deeply connected to trust and human relationships. While AI may assist these professions, replacing authentic human connection completely is far more challenging. At the same time, AI is not only destroying jobs but also creating entirely new career opportunities. New professions such as machine learning engineers and AI ethics specialists are becoming increasingly important today. Many careers that exist now did not even exist 20 years ago in the modern economy. Similarly, future generations may work in professions society cannot fully imagine yet. The challenge is that job creation and job destruction do not always happen at the same speed. Workers losing jobs today may not easily transition into highly technical AI-related careers immediately. This creates inequality between highly skilled professionals and workers in vulnerable routine occupations. Education systems around the world now face enormous pressure to adapt to changing economic realities. Traditional education models were originally designed for industrial economies with stable, long-term career paths. Modern economies change rapidly, requiring workers to continue learning new skills throughout their entire lives. Many experts believe future workers must focus more on adaptability rather than memorizing specific technical tasks. Since AI can automate routine work, human value may increasingly depend on creativity and communication abilities. Soft skills such as teamwork, empathy, leadership, and innovation are becoming more valuable than ever before. These human-centered skills are much harder for machines and algorithms to replicate effectively. However, not everyone has equal access to education, retraining programs, or digital learning opportunities worldwide. Workers in developing countries or low-income communities may struggle more during AI-driven economic transitions. This raises serious concerns about social inequality and fairness in the future global economy. Many experts warn that AI could widen the gap between wealthy corporations and ordinary workers worldwide. Highly educated individuals with technical skills may thrive, while routine workers face unemployment or lower wages. Governments are beginning to discuss policies for managing AI-related job disruption and economic instability. Some experts support retraining programs, stronger worker protections, and shorter work weeks for future economies. Others discuss universal basic income systems where citizens receive guaranteed financial support regardless of employment. Supporters believe such systems may become necessary if machines eventually perform large amounts of human work. Critics worry about economic sustainability, dependency, and the long-term costs of such programs. The psychological impact of AI-driven unemployment is also extremely important to understand clearly. Work is not only about earning money, but also about identity, purpose, and social connection for many people. Losing employment because of automation can create emotional distress, anxiety, and loss of self-confidence. Many workers fear becoming irrelevant in a world increasingly dominated by intelligent machines and automated systems. Young people entering the workforce today face uncertainty about which careers will remain stable long-term. Parents also worry about preparing children for a future shaped heavily by rapidly advancing technologies. Traditional advice about choosing secure careers no longer feels as reliable as it once did. At the same time, some experts believe fears about AI replacing humans completely are greatly exaggerated. They argue that AI still lacks common sense reasoning, emotional understanding, and moral judgment abilities. Historically, many technological revolutions created panic before societies eventually adapted successfully over time. When computers first appeared, many people feared massive unemployment across industries and workplaces worldwide. Instead, computers transformed industries and eventually created millions of entirely new jobs and opportunities. Supporters of AI believe a similar process of adaptation and innovation may happen again in the future. Rather than replacing humans completely, AI may become a collaborative tool that improves human productivity significantly. Doctors using AI diagnostics and writers using AI research tools may simply work more efficiently than before. This idea is often described as augmentation instead of total replacement of human workers by machines. AI may handle repetitive tasks while humans focus on creativity, strategy, and emotional interaction with others. Still, transition periods during technological revolutions can be painful and disruptive for many communities and workers. Workers displaced by automation may struggle for years before finding stable new opportunities in changing economies. One important concern is how quickly modern AI systems continue improving and expanding into new industries. Unlike older machines designed for single tasks, modern AI can learn and adapt over time continuously. Generative AI tools have especially increased fears because they challenge assumptions about safe and stable careers. Many knowledge workers who once felt secure now realize AI can perform parts of their jobs too. Freelancers and online workers are already experiencing major changes, because of AI-generated alternatives and automation tools. Content creation, translation, programming, and graphic design increasingly compete with intelligent software systems. Some freelancers use AI tools to improve productivity while others fear reduced demand for human services. Ethics also plays a major role in discussions about AI and the future of employment worldwide. Many people question whether companies should prioritize profit and automation even if millions lose jobs. Others ask what responsibilities governments and corporations have toward workers displaced by technological progress. Bias in AI systems is another serious concern because machines can inherit human prejudices from training data. If AI influences hiring decisions unfairly, workplace discrimination could become even more severe in some industries. Cybersecurity and digital privacy concerns also create new challenges as AI systems become increasingly powerful. Some companies already use AI tools to monitor employee productivity and workplace behavior constantly. Critics argue that excessive digital surveillance can reduce privacy and increase stress among employees significantly. Despite these fears, AI also offers enormous opportunities to improve healthcare, safety, and quality of life. Automation could reduce dangerous labor while increasing efficiency and creating entirely new industries in the future. Many experts believe the future workplace will involve humans and AI working together instead of competing directly. Workers who learn how to use AI effectively may become more valuable than those who completely avoid technology. Adaptability and continuous learning are becoming some of the most important skills in the modern world today. The relationship between AI and employment ultimately depends on the choices societies make moving forward. Technology itself is neither completely good nor completely bad because its impact depends on human decisions. The real challenge is ensuring AI development protects fairness, dignity, opportunity, and economic stability for future generations. Because while machines may continue becoming smarter and more powerful, the future of society will still depend on humanity itself,